Y'all see this? Pollen season is so real, y'all. That pollen is thick. You see all this pollen, girl?
Yes, Mommy, I see a pollen.
Yeah, we got to get this porch cleaned up. Let's go.
Okay, let's go clean up.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Three Kids in a Home. I am Tiffany and today we are on my front porch giving it a refresh for the spring. Now y'all saw the pollen, we have got to get this thing cleaned up. As you know, I'm in North Carolina, so I never actually start decorating outside until around the end of April, beginning of May, when all of the pollen has cleared up for good, because otherwise y'all see what happens. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. While the furniture is drying, I'm going to go ahead and just blow off all of the leaves and debris from the front porch, and then I'm going to get it sprayed down with just a little bit of water just to wipe all of that pollen away. Our home doesn't really get a lot of dirt and grime on it because of how it sits in the sun, so we only have to get it pressure washed every other year. Last year was the year that we did get it pressure washed, so this year I only focus on places where the pollen settles, such as the shutters or in the windowsills or in the crevices of the door. If you've been following my spring decorating series, you've seen that I've already cleaned all of the windows on the inside of my home, but I don't make my way to the outside until I actually clean the outside of the home. It's just more efficient, and again, with that pollen, it's really just best to wait. And if you haven't already seen my spring decorating series, make sure you go check it out below. I'll leave it in the description. While the front porch is drying, I'm going to go ahead and cut down on these hedges here. I don't really like for our hedges to get very tall or big, and so I'm just going to go ahead and trim them up. I'm going to start them, but then my husband is going to come behind me and just shape them up a little bit more. So there's still a little bit more that we have to do in the front yard, but for now I was ready to get into this decorating. So the porch is not all the way dry, but it was getting dark and I wanted to get this done and over with so I could move on to the next thing. So for everything that I'm using today, it's going to be a lot of the base layers that you saw me use in last year's decor, but I'm going to just change it up a little bit to show you how you can still use the same big things but just change the small details, y'all. You don't have to go out, and you've heard me say this, you don't have to go out and spend a lot of money every year on new things. So we're gonna go ahead and use these same rugs that we used in last year's decor. Y'all know y'all remember this wreath from last year. I'm still going to be using this as well. I did see this wreath at the at-home store. I also saw it in different colors, so if you want to go and check it out, it's still there, at least in my area. So I'm using my same flower pots, but this year I'm going to be adding in these 3-ball topiary trees that I found at Big Lots. They come with these battery operated lights, and I really thought that this would be a nice change. I wasn't sure if I would set them directly on the floor or in the pot, but when I put them on the floor, they were a little bit too short for me. I like to arrange things in groups of 3 at varying heights to give it a more layered look, so I'm adding in these cute planters that I found at the at-home store, and then I'm also going to be adding in these faux florals. Now y'all have seen me use coleus plants here in the past, but I wanted to go with a different look, and y'all know I do not have a green thumb, and I'm extremely busy. I don't have time to be coming out here watering plants all the time, so I love how this looks with the faux florals. And then last but not least, I just went and grabbed these lanterns right off of our back patio and placed them there for our third arrangement. And this year I did decide to go ahead and layer this rug with this beautiful lemon mat that I've had for years. I don't even remember where I got it from. And then y'all know I love my $5 throw pillows from Walmart. So I still need to find something to add to that table, but for now it's the next day and I'm going to move on over to our little flower bed area. So y'all, this area is long overdue for an overhaul. It still has all of the bushes that the builder left there except for those red ones. We did attempt to put those ones in a few years ago, and as you can see, they're not really doing the best. We normally add in a new layer of mulch every year just to keep it looking fresh, but I didn't really feel the need to add that in. So I found this Brown Mulch Dye mix off of Amazon, and it was really easy to apply. The only thing you do is mix about 3 to 6 ounces of the dye with a gallon of water, just depending on the darkness that you want it, and then just spray it. And as you can see, there's already a difference between where I've sprayed and the old mulch. I don't know if you could tell, but you could definitely tell the difference. This is the darker side that I just applied the one coat, and then this side is so much lighter, so it definitely works, but we'll see how long it actually holds up. I'm going to go ahead and spray the rest of it. So with just the 1 gallon spray tank, I was able to apply 1 coat of coverage for this entire flower bed area, plus 2 additional areas around our trees. This is what the first coat looks like, and it does also suggest that you rake it through to get even coverage, and we did end up applying 2 coats all together in the end. So a few touches that I added, I did come out here and add these florals to this tree. These are actually faux florals that I ordered from Amazon. I really wanted to make sure that the pop of color lasts, and y'all, I told y'all I do not have a green thumb, and I don't always get out here to water the plants like I should be able to take care of them, and I really get tired of spending money on plants just for them to die. So I wanted something that will last the entire season, and so I picked up these faux florals from Amazon, and they give just the right pop of color to this spot. The leaves are a little bit too green, which kind of gives it away, but other than that, if you're looking from far away, you really can't tell, y'all. So I like to do a mixture of real and faux plants. So over by the garage, you saw I did add some real plants there that will deal with the heat and the sun that that area gets a lot. But over here, just to make sure that I get that lasting color for the whole entire season, we added faux plants. I also added some faux plants to this area as well. So these are daffodils, and I really like the white because it brings out like some of the white that I have going on over there. So yeah, and the mulch still looks good. It's been about 3 days since I applied it, and the color is still lasting, y'all. So they do suggest that when you apply the dye to the mulch, that you do it when the weather is clear of rain for at least 2 days, and so that's what happened. So it should stick now. But that is going to be all for today's video. Come back next week for some more outdoor decorating. I hope you enjoyed this final look. I will see you all next time. Have a wonderful week. Be blessed.